Hello traders, welcome to First Buzz Academy. This morning we're gonna be going over my watch list for the day. I'm going to go over the five crypto pairs that I'm currently watching for today, and we're gonna do our analysis on the daily time frame and the 4 hour time frame. As you already know, the daily time frame is the best time frame to take your direction if you're going to be day trading, and then your 4 hour time frame is also the best for taking your entry opportunities as well. So we're gonna go over the daily and the 4 hour time frame, and on rare occasions we're gonna go down to the 1 hour time frame. Let's get started. So the pair that we're currently looking at now is BNB USDT, right? So we are currently looking at Binance Coin. So what price action can we see on the daily time frame? So on our weekly analysis video, you can go and check the video out. The weekly analysis video usually comes out every Monday. I explained how this liquidities that we could identify towards the left hand side of our charts, how this was our area of interest for Binance Coin, and how we expected price to approach these levels. So currently we can see that price has tested these three liquidities that we had. So this was created back in April, and price came back to test it yesterday. So from this point, we could be expecting price to give us a nice rejection back to the upside, at least going back to test this supply that we have. So this candle right here is our supply candle. Why is it our supply candle? Simply because throughout this sell, right, this was the last buy candle. This was the last bullish candle before this drop. So this is our supply candle, and it's currently active. So we could see price go back to test it in the coming days. So I would like to see today close as a bullish candle. So if we get a bullish candle close today, then we can now go further to our 4 hour time frames to search for entries. So looking at the 4 hour time frame, we have a supply at this point. So I won't be looking towards buying from this point, right? Because there's a supply here, so we could still see a retracement back to this point. So there's nothing setting up on the 4 hour yet. So I'm just gonna wait for the daily time frame to close. So once I get a daily close and it's bullish, then we can now look forward to observing the market for bullish trading opportunities on the 4 hour time frame. So the next pair that we're going to look at is Ethereum. All right, so on Ethereum, what price action can we see? So we are currently on the daily time frame. So on our daily time frame, what price action do we have? So we have a nice retest of this demand, right? So price created this demand during this move to the upside. So this was the last sell candle before this buy, right? This was the last sell candle before this buy in the market. So this is our strong level of demand. And we can see clearly that the decline in price yesterday stopped at this level of demand, which means that price is reacting to this demand. So we could see a new um uptrend start from this level again, potentially in the next coming days. However, I would like to see today close as a bullish candle as well. So if we get a bullish candle close on Ethereum, then we can now go over to the 4 hour time frame for trading opportunities. So far on the 4 hour time frame, there is no trading opportunity yet for a buy because we have this supply candle here, right? So we'd like to see price shift from a bearish environment to a bullish environment before we can start looking for buy opportunities. So far the market is still bearish. So let's see if we get a bullish daily close on Ethereum today. So the next pair that we're going to look at is Cardano. So on Cardano, we are currently on the daily time frame, right? So what price action can we see? So we had this level of demand that was created here previously, and we also have this level of demand here as well, and we have another level of demand below this level as well. So why do identify these levels as demand? You can see clearly that from this point, this was the last sell candle before this buy. And this was the last sell candle before this buy, and this was the last sell candle before this buy. So this is the reason why these are our areas of demand in the market. So from this point, what are we looking forward to on Cardano? So on Cardano, we can see that price has tested this demand here. They've also tested this demand, and then they've also tested this demand as well. So we could be expecting price to give us a nice shift back to the upside in the next coming days. So how do we confirm that the market has actually shifted from a bearish environment back to a bullish environment? Would like to see this daily candle close as a bullish one, right? So once we get this daily candle to close as a bullish candle, then we can now scale further to our lower time frames, and then we can search for entry opportunities. So let's head over to the 4 hour time frame and let's see what we have. So on the 4 hour time frame, things are becoming interesting on Cardano. Why do I say this? So we can see this was the last sell candle on the 4 hour time frame. And if we mark this level across now, you can see that we have a valid level of demand on the 4 hour time frame, right? So this is a valid level of demand. So what can we be expecting in the next coming days on from a 4 hour perspective? So we could expect price to come back and test this demand, and if we get a bullish reaction inside this demand, then we can look for buy opportunities, at least back to this supply that we have here from this last buy to sell candle at this point. So once we get a bullish reaction on Cardano, then we can be looking forward to capitalizing on this trading opportunity. So keep a close eye on Cardano on the 4 hour time frame. I would advise you add this to your watch list so that you keep a close eye on this pair, because we could have an interesting trading opportunity coming soon. So the next pair that we're going to look at is Bitcoin, right? So let's head over to our daily time frame. So on our daily time frame on Bitcoin, what price action do we have? So we can see that price has been bearish, right, for the past couple of days. And what else can we identify? We can identify these areas of demand. So these four levels of demand, we can clearly observe them in the market. And what can we identify from this scenario? So we can identify that price has come back to test each of these four levels of demand. So you can see price has tested these four levels of demand, so which means that we could see the bulls come back in the next couple of days, right? So we could see the bulls come back. But then how do we confirm that the bulls are back? We need to see price close as a bullish candle on the daily time frame. So once we get a bullish reaction from this point, then we could expect price to give us a shift back to the upside, at least going back to test this level of supply. So I'm going to be monitoring price action inside this level of demand that we have on our daily time frame to see how price will shift back to the upside. So looking at the 4 hour time frame, let's clear our charts. So on the 4 hour time frame, what can we identify? So on the 4 hour time frame, we have this demand at this point, right? So what we have to do is we have to monitor price action around this demand. If we get a retracement and a bullish rejection, then we can be looking for buy opportunities at least back to this level of supply on the 4 hour time frame. However, if we get a break below this level on the retest, then we could see price head further below 30k. So either way, we have to observe price action inside this level of demand to see how price will react on the 4 hour time frame. So once we get a valid entry opportunity, then we can be taking a buy. If we don't get a valid opportunity, then we could be looking forward to taking a sell opportunity from this point. So keep a close eye on Bitcoin above this demand because you could have trading opportunities in the next couple of days. So the next pair that I have on my watch list is Doge USDT. Sorry about that. So on Dogecoin, what do we have on our daily time frame? So we have a pretty interesting price action, right? So we can see clearly that we have this level of demand towards our left hand side on the charts. So we have these three levels of demand. And we can see the reason why um, I say this is a level of demand is simply because this was the last sell before this buy. This was another sell candle before this buy, and this was another sell candle before this last strong bullish impulse to the upside. So this means we have ourselves a strong level of demand. And what has price done? Price came back yesterday to test these three levels, right? So price tested these three levels yesterday and they failed to create a lower low. So instead, we have a higher low here. So we have this low, we have a higher low, we have this high, and we have a higher high. So we are still in a bullish trading environment on our daily time frame. So what are we going to be looking forward to on Dogecoin in the next couple of days? So on Dogecoin, I'm going to be expecting price to give us a nice bullish move, at least back to this level of supply that we have here. But then, in order for this move to materialize, we need to see today close as a bullish candle. So, if today closes as a bullish candle, then we could scale further to the lower time frame to search for entry opportunities. So, looking at the 4 hour time frame on Dogecoin, what can we see? So, on the 4 hour time frame, we have this structure here that price broke to the downside, and you can see we have a supply candle here. So we would like to see price break above this level. Then on the retest, we could be looking forward to taking buy opportunities, right? But then if price gives us a rejection from this point, then we could be looking for that capitalizing on a nice sell opportunity, at least back to this low that was created yesterday. So either way, we have to keep our eyes open for trading opportunities and react to the markets, right? So we always have to react to these levels of supply and demand because if you're looking at it clearly, you would see that price always reacts to our level of supply or demand. We can see this happening um, here. You can see this was our supply. Price broke below it, came back to test it, and then they shifted back to the downside again, right? So price would always test a supply if they're going to go down, and if price will go up, we'll have to see them test a demand. So since we've already tested all this demand that we have around this area on our daily time frame, then we could still see price shift back to the upside. So it's up to us to wait patiently and observe price action for our entry opportunities. So there's also something I want to point out on Doge. So we have this demand here as well, and we have this supply very, very close by as well. So price is currently trapped inside the level of supply and demand. So if we get a retracement back to this level and price fails to break below this demand, then we could see price reverse back to the upside again on Dogecoin, right? So this is what I think about Dogecoin going into the next couple of days, most especially for today, right? So for today, I'm monitoring price action inside this level of supply and demand. So same with the previous four pairs that we just analyzed. So let's continue to observe price action on the 4 hour time frame and wait patiently. If the markets will go up, they will give us a textbook entry opportunity. If the market will go down, they will give us a textbook sell opportunity. So it's all up to us to wait patiently and respond to the market. So thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to support the creation of more free educational content by liking this post and also sharing this with your friends in order to support the creation of more content, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the post notifications so that you get access to daily market breakdowns every single day. And also follow me on TradingView so that you get access to more free educational content as I post there every day as well. So thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed and see you on the next video tomorrow.